This isn't a tabloid headline. It's not a scandal to dissect over morning coffee or a headline crafted for clicks. It's a haunting tragedy, quiet, devastating, and real. It's the story of a woman who broke down before the world's eyes and was left to fall alone. Karen Mulder, the supermodel the world chose to forget. Karen Mulder wasn't just beautiful, she was magnetic, one of the original supermodels who helped define an era. In the 1990s, her face adorned the covers of Vogue, Elle, and Harper's Bazaar. She floated down the runways for Chanel, Dior, and Valentino with grace that made her seem otherworldly. Alongside the likes of Naomi Campbell, Claudia Schiffer, and Cindy Crawford, Karen wasn't just part of the fashion world, she was its heartbeat. But when the music stopped and the lights dimmed, Karen did something unthinkable. She told the truth, and the world punished her for it. Karen Mulder was born in the Netherlands in 1970. Raised in a modest family in the small town of Vlaardingen, she lived a quiet, middle-class life before fate intervened.
The way I started modeling was through the Look of the Year, and it kind of happened by accident because friends sent in pictures to the Look of the Year in Holland, and I never actually thought of being a model, especially 7 years ago. Everybody wanted to be an actress or a singer, but nobody really wanted to be a model like today. But I think it's a great way to, enter this.
At 15, she entered and won the prestigious Elite Model Look competition. Overnight, her life changed. Her classical features, porcelain skin, and serene expression set her apart. There was something both divine and distant in her beauty, something that made people stop and stare. Soon, Karen was flying to Paris, Milan, and New York, gracing every major runway and working with fashion's most influential figures. She became one of Victoria's Secret's earliest angels, and in the eyes of the world, she had it all: fame, fortune, glamour. But beneath the surface of luxury and applause, a silent war was raging. Being a supermodel wasn't all diamonds and champagne. Karen's world was one of relentless pressure, impossible beauty standards, and constant surveillance. Her body was a product, her face a brand, her life curated and controlled. She was told how to dress, how to walk, how to smile, and eventually, how to be silent. As the fashion world celebrated her perfection, Karen was slowly unraveling. She began to suffer from what has happened. She confided in friends that she felt like a puppet, a commodity passed between hands more powerful than hers. And then, in 2001, she finally spoke out. In what should have been a moment of reckoning for the fashion industry, Karen gave an interview on French television that never made it to air. She claimed she had been raped, multiple times, by men in positions of power within the fashion world, including influential executives, royals, politicians, and individuals close to her modeling career. She said she tried to speak up, to report it, to seek justice. But instead of being believed, she was gaslit, threatened, and medicated into silence. Rather than investigate her claims, the network shelved the footage. Within days, Karen was forcibly admitted into a psychiatric hospital. The headlines didn't call for accountability. They questioned her sanity. The story wasn't Karen Mulder tells all. It became Karen Mulder loses her mind. What followed was a slow and painful descent. Karen attempted suicide, but did she really? She battled deep depression. Her credibility was shredded. Her name associated more with instability than with her achievements. She tried to return to modeling, even explored music, but the doors that once opened so eagerly now stayed shut. By 2002, she was hospitalized again. The fashion world had moved on. There was no apology, no acknowledgement, only silence. Today, Karen Mulder lives a life far removed from the spotlight. She retreated into near-total privacy, choosing peace over the chaos that once consumed her. She never published a tell-all. She made no dramatic public return. She disappeared, not because she lacked relevance, but because she was too dangerous to remember. Too honest, too human, too broken. Karen's story is not one of scandal, it's one of sorrow, It's a reminder of how quick the world is to adore a woman for her beauty, and how equally quick it is to abandon her when she dares to speak the truth they can swallow. We loved Karen Mulder when she was silent, smiling, and perfect. We erased her when she told the truth. And yet, her story remains. A warning, a whisper, a wound the industry never healed. Behind the perfect photos and curated fantasies lies a real woman who tried to be heard and was forgotten.